Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Main Event. We are live from Gainesville, Georgia. We're under a week away. This is the final main event before WWE Extreme Rules. This main event will not be televised next week. Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is the Apollo Crews Open Challenge. Introducing first, it is Apollo Crews. Well, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news right there. Main event will not be televised next week. As to take its place, it will be universally speaking, going over everything Extreme Rules. Cannot wait for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Huge go home shows. But don't have to worry about that for now. It is the Apollo Crews Open Challenge, week number 2. Here live on Main Event. Crews set out to prove that he deserves the challenge for the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown Live. He has challenged anybody in the back that looks to step up against him, and it is week number 2 of it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis Axel was week 1. Who was week number 2? Right there, rival. Oh! Massive name here, ladies and gentlemen. It is the man that lost in a triple threat match 2 weeks ago for the Cruiserweight Championship, Cedric Alexander. Well, the reason why main event is not being televised next week is because Vince McMahon and the company wants to give the superstars a rest, as they have the brutal Extreme Rules pay-per-view with cruiserweights on that show as well. So this will be the final televised main event, and then we'll start heading towards Money in the Bank, the main event returning after Extreme Rules. Very, very great way for Vince to rest his talent. We don't have to compete next Wednesday night. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta worry about that here tonight. We got Apollo Crews versus Cedric Alexander. Alexander was the one that was not pinned in the triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. So he got right back to still at the Cruiserweight title, even though he lost. So he looks to turn around as Crews showing respect to Alexander. Here we go. Crews Open Challenge week 2, and Crews kicking things off with a drop kick. Both of these men got something to prove. Alexander was not pinned in that Cruiserweight Championship match 2 weeks ago on Main Event, and also Crews is proving that he deserves a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Crews looking to get enough wins to show Shane McMahon that he deserves another shot, at the big one. And it looks like he might get it tonight. He might get it, hopefully, at WWE SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. The Crews kicking things off here very, very hugely as he taking the shots to Cedric Alexander. Alexander, he told me backstage that, I wasn't pinned, so I still have a gripe at that Cruiserweight title. So whoever the Cruiserweight champion is, they better watch out, because Alexander's coming for them. Implicating Johnny Gargano and Roderick Strong. Our main event tonight is DIY First Toughest Test. First test as a tag team. They'll be in the main event against the Revival, the former tag team champion, as Alexander with the enziguri that's Apollo Crews with the enziguri on Cedric Alexander. Mispronounced my vocabulary there, as a kick out at 2 there by Cedric Alexander. Crews waiting on Alexander to get back up to his feet, and look at this. Crews going for a big clothesline and missed. Here goes Cedric Alexander. Alexander struggling in this matchup so far, but look to get back into it. Big forearm in the corner. Here we go. Crews going for the big move. Crews takes him down. Sling blade, take him down. Take down right there to Apollo Crews. Now Cedric Alexander off the ropes. Oh, suicide dive. Cover. 2. Crews could be undefeated. No. I would have said the Open Challenge could be a failure after 2 weeks, as Alexander from the top rope, but didn't connect here. Now Alexander showing his power. Oh, with that face buster, he hit a couple times in that triple threat match 2 weeks ago. Very, very brutal face buster. It took out he got both of his opponents for quite a lot of time. Mid rope elbow drop there from Cedric Alexander. Now cover. on Cruz to do it. No. Apollo Crews, another kick out, and Cedric Alexander can't believe it. And you better believe it. This is Apollo Crews we're talking about. This man has a drive that no other person has in this universe mode. As here we go. And here we go as Alexander throwing Cruz to the outside. And look at this. Alexander flying up and drop kick. Taking down Apollo Crews. And Cruz, he can't believe it. Cruz is stunned here. And Cedric Alexander has gotten Cruz where he wants him. Got him up. Double knees to the back. Beautiful. And Apollo Crews could lose after 2 weeks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cruz kicked out at 1. But Cedric Alexander, he's not panicking. He's not panicking. Look at this. Oh, he's throwing. Cruz. And Cruz trying to get out the outside of the ring, but oh, a counter. Cruz. Oh no, he could be taking of it. Could we see it? Oh my God, Alexander's up. Cruz control. Cover. 2. Apollo Crews escapes. What a victory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look like these open challenges get tougher every single week here as Cruz gets another one. Where Curtis Axel did battle, but he didn't battle like Cedric Alexander, as Alexander came so close to defeating Apollo Crews. Just couldn't get the job done. What a match between these two. This was a cruiserweight and a main roster star putting on a great matchup here on main events. And just that he hit his finishing move, double knees to the back, but it's just that Apollo Crews kicked out at 1 and hit the cruise control. It was lights out for Cedric Alexander. Massive win by Apollo Crews to kick things off on main event. The World Tour is still successful after week 2. And we'll see if he can keep it going. That's his plan. It's a challenge for the WWE Intercontinental Championship at Battleground. We'll see if Crews can get what he wants. What an awesome way to kick things off here on WWE Main Event. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be some women's action as Sandy's Nikki Cross takes on Alexa Bliss. We haven't seen these two women in a couple weeks, and good reason, ladies and gentlemen. The women's SmackDown Live women's division has been very populated by Bayley, Lita, and company. But they're back here just a couple weeks before we begin our road to Money in the Bank, as both of these women are looking to enter the women's Money in the Bank. Our first ever women's Money in the Bank here in Universe Mode will be next month, as Mr. Bliss-tastic Alexa Bliss is here, making her way down to the ring. Bliss says she is much improved and ready to take that challenge, that next step to become Miss Money in the Bank. And you know, qualifying matches begin for both Raw and SmackDown Live on the Raw and SmackDown Live after Extreme Rules. And Bliss told me that she'll be in one of those qualifying matches. She said she's going to win the Money in the Bank contract, cash in, and become the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, a goal that she's been searching for ever since she came to SmackDown Live. She challenged for the championship a couple months back and lost to a Game Bayley, not looking to give her that title anytime soon at the Royal Rumble. Bliss says she's not that little Miss Bliss from the Royal Rumble. She's much improved, and she's going to show it tonight. And she takes on the crazy, eccentric Nikki Cross. And you do know Sandy has been busy over the past couple of days here in Universe Mode as they introduced their leader in Coltrane. And this is their women's division. Same, they're everywhere. In the tag team division, the main event scene, mid-card scene on SmackDown Live, they're everywhere. And this goes to show you, as here comes the woman, Nikki Cross. And her opponent, representing Saturday, Nikki Cross. Cross is looking valiant and looking ready to go to take down anybody that gets in her way. Standing member Eric Young said Cross is planning to wreak havoc in the women's Money in the Bank. And I think she could do it, ladies and gentlemen. Could you imagine Nikki Cross with a ladder? We know how crazy she is without a ladder. Could you imagine it with a ladder? Good Lord. But first, she gotta qualify for the qualifying matches begin next week, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for it, ladies and gentlemen. For 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, I'm sorry, after Extreme Rules. I think I'm looking too far ahead in the future, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go with more Extreme Rules and universally speaking, how everything gonna work out for that. So here we go, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross kicking things off here in this matchup. And these two have not met here in Universe Mode before, but you know, first time ever these two have met here in Universe Mode. And you got the Crazy One versus the Egomaniac. It's gonna be very, very interesting. It's Cross with the cross body on Alexa Bliss and kick out that one there by by Bliss. Nikki Cross with a big shot to the midsection of Alexa Bliss. Oh, that big clothesline. Good to see these two women back. We do know they will not be fighting each other in their qualifying matches, as Shane said he wants to freshen up the competition. So they will not fight each other in their qualifying match. They look to get over with now. In case they're making the women's Money in the Bank, you can say that these two have fought each other before. So that's the good thing about SmackDown Live. The opportunities go massive all over the place as Cross throwing Alexa Bliss there. Oh, dude. Kick out of there. We do know for the qualifying matches for SmackDown Live, we're going to have a triple threat qualifying match and 2 singles matches. Oh. And the singles match will debut the qualifying matches in SmackDown Live after Extreme Rules. And same with the men. We're going to have 4 qualifying matches as is a 8-man ladder match. 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown Live. So that's all about the Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. That's the build up around the centric of the show. Money in the Bank. We do know the WWE Championship will be defended. The World Heavyweight title will also be defended. Both Raw and SmackDown main World Championship will be defended. Oh, the women. I don't know. We have no clue if the women's championships will be defended just yet, or if the women champions will just sit back and watch SmackDown Live. I haven't got no concrete information on that just yet. Anyway, Nikki Cross just destroying Alexa Bliss here. Bliss off the ropes. And look at that, Alexa Bliss taking down Nikki there. Alexa Bliss playing smart here. You can see how much she is improving in the ring there. Look at this, Alexa Bliss showing you the power here. Oh man, with that big shot there. Coming up, this is the coming night. We got Coltrane making his singles debut against Cruiserweight Sin Cara. So, that big shot there from Nikki. And a cross big forearm. Oh my God. That's the craziness of this girl. Lord, if I were Alexa Bliss, I just did myself now. As Cross turns Alexa Bliss through. Cover. 2. Could happen, no. You know, and you have the big man, Lord Sullivan, answering the challenge of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Go over why that match is happening. Coming up a little bit later on tonight. Very intriguing. There from Mark Henry. That's Alexa Bliss. Oh, she's in trouble. Cross Carter. Oh my God! The big power drop right to the face of Alexa Bliss. And Nikki. She's sitting in the ring. For God's sakes, this woman's crazy. She just sat in the ring and now she turns the Bliss through. Good night to Nikki Cross is victorious. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Who can stop Nikki Cross? I don't know. It's gonna be an uphill battle for whoever qualifies against Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Live side of the Women's Money in the Bank. Alexa Bliss, she did show the improve, but Cross was just too much for little Miss Bliss. Good night. Sandy's riding a wave of momentum right now, and it seems like nobody can stop none of them. Good Lord. We're gonna move on from that, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, a personal affair between Lars Sullivan and Mark Henry. The reason why this match is happening: 2 weeks ago, Lars Sullivan took on Albert as Albert took on the challenge of the freak, Lars Sullivan, where Henry said, pick on someone your own size and who has been in this ring as long as you. Where Sullivan and Henry coming up next. This is all about respect, as Lars Sullivan disrespected Albert, aka Tensai, after attacking him from behind after the match was over. Well, Mark Henry says he should have shown some respect, and he's gonna teach him some. He said he's gonna teach him respect tonight. I don't think you can teach this freak respect. Oh, Lord. Henry could try, but nobody's stopping Lars Sullivan. I don't care who you are. Oh, Lord. My goodness. There's the freak versus the world's strongest man. Sullivan has been on a tear since Braun Strowman won that big implications match for the United States Championship at Payback. Sullivan was not even pinned. He's been angry ever since then. And he's been targeting anybody, legends, current superstars. He doesn't care who you are. You're gonna get targeted and get destroyed by the freak. Lord. Hopefully Mark Henry might see the same fate as here comes the world's strongest man. Maybe he can be the one. And his opponent, here's the only world's strongest man in universe mode history, Mark Henry. He is the world's strongest man, the only man that is that strong. The only man that is, has an Olympic medal in weight, like lifting. That is Mark Henry here in universe mode. I said that wrong. The announcer said it right. Alright, everybody's ready to go. Somebody gonna get their behind whoop and look like Mark Henry. Oh my God! The freak again! For God's sakes, come on! Lars Sullivan just doesn't want to see anybody even celebrate. My goodness, Braun Strowman, what have you created? My God. Lars Sullivan is destroying Mark Henry. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Oh my goodness. Sullivan, look at the power. Slamming down the beast, Mark Henry. It's the freak has got Henry in trouble. I don't even know. Look at the power. Oh, that tells you the strength. That's the world's strongest man we're talking about, and he's picking him up with ease. Look at this. Oh my God. God Lord. The freak Lars Sullivan doesn't care who you are. He's just been on a tear since Payback. Payback was over 3.5 weeks ago. The Freak, he doesn't care. He does not care, ladies and gentlemen, who you are or what you do. The Freak is destruction. My God, ladies and gentlemen. No wonder the talent needs a week off because of this guy. I mean, the Raw locker room is very scared of Lars Sullivan. They didn't even, because he's just been on a tear, and it's just scared of the mid-card of Monday Night Raw. Just ridiculous. I know who's not scared. That's Samoa Joe and Dean Ambrose, but still, though, you know Lars Sullivan's coming for the United States Championship. No matter who you are, he wants that U.S. title. That was his goal of it, and Stephanie Man might have no choice but to give it to him. Straight shot power bomb from Lars. Now shot to the midsection of the world's strongest man. Lars Sullivan showing you his power. Oh God, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Mark Henry, he can't believe what he's seeing. Look at the straight forearms from Lars Sullivan. Look at this. Look how he's doing this with ease. The power. Oh my God. Now Sullivan. Oh my God, from the mid rope. Oh my God, he's gonna slam Mark Henry down. It took some out of him, but how much though? Oh, not a big knees to the midsection. I grab it Mark Henry again. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Henry's hurt. Henry is hurt. Lars Sullivan making one of the biggest statements of the night. And oh my God. Sullivan freak attack. Good night, Mark Henry. Thanks for coming. The Freak destroys the world's strongest man. For God's sakes. Absolute complete destruction. Oh my God. Wait a minute, Lars Sullivan. Sullivan's not finished. Sullivan's not done here. Look at this. What is this uncalled for? Come on now. You just finished destroying Mark Henry. Now Sullivan got, oh my God. Got them steel steps. Oh no. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Lars. Don't do it. Oh my God! Henry directly hit those steps as Sullivan makes a statement. Oh my goodness! The Freak is here. Just absolute disgustingness. But Lars Sullivan, who could stop him? He has free reign to do whatever he wants. That's the scary part. I have no idea who can stop him, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. Goodness gracious. We're gonna move on, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, the singles debut of Coltrane, as they'll be taking on Sin Cara. Coming up next. This is gonna be good. The leader of Sanity versus the masked man, Sin Cara. Alright, so hopefully we have something more civilized coming up next. As we're not done with Sanity, ladies and gentlemen. As we have 3 more members of Sanity making their way down to the ring. Alexander Wolf, as Wolf is currently training right now and is not going to be here tonight. He's training in the Performance Center, getting ready for a huge month that Sandy got coming up next month. Alright. Eric Young, Killian Day, and Alita Coltrane are here. Following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Make his way down to the ring from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Coltrane! Train, the leader of Sanity, is here. He made his debut this past Tuesday night, teaming with who we thought the leader was, or the accomplice now of Eric Young, as they took on the Colognes. Now tonight, Train makes his singles debut. He got this group, and it's gonna be brutal. Train told me that maybe a potential Money in the Bank qualifiers in space, but he says he got something bigger in plan for him in Sanity. I don't know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Only time will tell what that means, as Sanity looks to take over SmackDown Live. Hopefully we get an clear answer what that means. But tonight, doesn't have to worry. Coach doesn't have to worry about next month. You got to worry about tonight, as he's taking on Sin Cara. Lucha is another cruiserweight matchup. Tonight is Cara jumping in. This matchup gets underway very quickly. Let's see what Coach Train's got in store for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. His one-on-one debut, and look at that Train directly going after Sin Cara to kick things off here, and we're gonna get to see a little bit more than what we've seen on WWE SmackDown Live. He was dominant on SmackDown Live and looked like he's gonna continue where he left off at. This Train has got Cara up, slamming him down. You can see you got the styles of a Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles in there for Coach Train. He was learning from a couple different people. That spirit learned from Goldberg. A couple people have trained and molded Coach Train to what he is today. Even Bobby Roode himself. Train is looking to be on fire tonight. That's like that mid-rope DDT. Look at that. He's showing you what he can do inside that ring. And he's putting this division on notice here. Oh! SmackDown Live. But if you notice that Coach Train is here. And he's with Sanity. He's got a group behind him too. That's the scary part. That's the scary part about Coach Train. He got a group behind him. Eric Young, Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, Nikki Cross. Sanity is here. And look like the takeover of SmackDown Live is looking like it's coming full force. Sanity has now lost a tag team matchup in Universe mode. And also undefeated one-on-one competition. So, you know, the last matches they have, and that's simply because when they're trying to improve themselves and trying to show Shane why he signed them, it's just been dominant, and like nobody could stop him. And this is the same way with Coach. Oh my God, look at this! Coach Train is just mauling Sin Cara here in the corner. That strong style of Coach Train is brutal. Oh my God, Sin Cara is just being destroyed. It's not Train. He's like a make quick work of Cara. Told you that's that strong style. And Cara looks like he's in trouble. Train off the ropes. Like he's going to grab Sin Cara. He does it. Hurricane Rana. Looks like he was a bit fatigued there. Oh my goodness. What does Coach Train got planned for Sin Cara? He's fully recovered. Here you go, Cara. He's in trouble. Off the ropes. Off the ropes. Oh, big shot. And now Coach Train, look at this. Wait a minute. Sin Cara getting a taste of his own medicine. As Coach Train rolling Cara up with a power bomb. Good Lord. Look at the strength. Good night, Sin Cara. 1, 2. He was destroyed. Oh my goodness. The takeover has begun for Sanity. They will rise. There it is, Coach Train showing the respect. Sin Cara was his first official opponent singles-wise in the WWE, and Train with a massive win What's next for Coltrane? Only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, another matchup that has been scheduled coming up next. It is Chris Danger versus TJP. As Chris Danger making his return back to action, the number one show that he is going for Mr. Money in the Bank on the Raw side, and to show that he still got it. Most people are doubting Chris Danger and the Danger family as they haven't shown results. Chris Danger is he was the Raw Tag Team Champion. He was Tag Team Champions back a couple years ago. He's been a two-time World Champion, two-time United States Champion. But it seems like this year has been his off year here at Universe Mode. He looks to turn that around as Money in the Bank is near. He's looking to prove the dollars wrong. Most people say Chris Danger don't have it anymore. That he's washed up. He can't hang with the big dogs on Monday Night Raw. What Danger? Looks to change that fact. Now. And his first start is tonight. Tonight he'll be taking on TJP of the Cruiserweight division. The man from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, former two-time world champion, two-time United States champion, one-time tag team champion. Danger has done it all on the red brand, and people still seem to doubt him. Tonight, he looks to turn his luck around as Danger hasn't got a victory in a couple months. Him and his family, ever since he brought the Danger family in, have been unsuccessful in the takeover of Monday Night Raw. Danger said it's only the beginning. The year has just begun here in Universe Mode, and he's right. Season 5 has just begun, so he could turn around anytime he wants to. He looks to turn around and start tonight. Tonight he'll be taking on one member of the Cruiserweight division. The Cruiserweight division has been spotlighted a lot here with these main roster superstars. Wait a minute. And TJP trying to roll it up here. Wait a minute. Danger trying to catch him. Danger trying to catch him. Look out! As TJP caught himself, and Danger just flung directly into TJP. And look at this. Danger and TJP battle on the outside for this matchup. Great begin. Good Lord. And this is turn into a brawl here as Danger has had enough. This new style of Danger I would like to see. It's more aggressive. Danger said he's been patient with everyone on Monday Night Raw. He said that changes tonight and in the future. He said the only reason why he's been winning matches is because of his Danger family. The only reason why he's even relevant because of his Danger family. They are taking to the success that Chris Danger had last year in Universe Mode, being world champion and carrying the Raw division. They're taking it for granted. And Chris Danger is looking to open some people's eyes tonight. And look at that, what was he doing? Oh my God! As Chris Danger is opening some people's eyes tonight. As the double knees to the back. And TJP, he's been dominated. TJP doesn't even know where he's at. And rightfully so. There's a big knee in the face. Maybe the shortest match we've ever seen from Chris Danger. It's not Danger. Oh, suplex turned into a Falcon Arrow. Danger has been on fire. He's wasting little time showing you what he can do. Oh my God. This is the Danger I've come to respect. The strong style from Chris Danger. And now Danger, look at this like that. Taste of Danger. Just like that to TJP. And a super kick. Good night, TJP. Thanks for coming. 1, 2. Danger's back. And I love it. That's the Danger I've been waiting to see. He's back. And in full force. Watch that again. super kick right to the face of TJP, and look at Danger's face. You can tell he's back and in full force. New attitude, new everything for Chris Danger as he's eyeing the Money in the Bank contract. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been, and it is finally main event time. Coming up next, it is going to be Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, aka DIY, in their first test in the tag team division here in WWE as they take on the Revival. Gargano and Ciampa reunited last week on main event in a reasonable outing against Kalisto and Roderick Strong. But that wasn't a real tag team here in WWE, and it will call out the Revival on Twitter. The Revival said your so-called reunion was not a reunion because you did not take on a real tag team. Well, Gargano and Ciampa took offense to that and said, come to the main event and we'll show you what we can actually do. Well, it looks like the Revival agreed, and that's what we're getting tonight in the main event evening. Following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way down to the ring, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, and Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. Ever since this, you can say, reunion between DIY and Tommaso Ciampa has a new leaf on life. He's supported by Johnny Gargano for the first time in his career. He said last week, it's not all about him. He needs somebody else to succeed. That's why he reunited with his good friend, Johnny Gargano. So good to see these two back together. Now they have their first bit of so-called competition, you can say, as the Revival called them out. First test for DIY as they take on Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, the Revival. The former three-time NXT Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode. Also, one-time WWE Tag Team Champions is the Just Fist Men. The Revival, before the Tag Team Champions were the Raw titles, the Revival held the Tag Team titles on Monday Night Raw. It's just, you know, they've been in a little bit slump here in 2K18, where they say they're going to turn around and get those Tag Team titles back. And they're going to tell them, say yeah. Well, tonight, they said that they look to shut up the man that will be taking on Roderick Strong at the Extreme Pre-Show and his tag team partner tonight. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time here tonight, and there we go. As Johnny Gargano taking him down, this is the final main event until after Extreme Rules here. And let's go on out with a bang with a big tag team main event. It's good to see Chris Danger back. It's good to see everybody back in full force ahead of the road to Money in the Bank. This has been a show that's been built around the Money in the Bank, surprisingly. Let's see, we go, quick tag here. Tommaso Ciampa want to show what a real tag team is. That's the poetry of motion there by Ciampa. Ciampa was the one that got emotional about Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson tweets saying, you don't know what me and Gargano have been through. And you'll find it out on main event. Come on, take us on our challenge. Dash Wilder was the one that insinuated that tweet. And it's the tag to Scott Dawson. And oh my God, massive leg drop there by the Revival. Oh my goodness, man. He insinuated the tweets, and that's how we're getting this match of the night. But it's not going to be that much there. That's the Ciampa with the big kick. And Tommaso Ciampa flying through. That what makes DIY so dangerous. Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa has got his flying ability together. He's been diving all over the place. Like I said, Tommaso Ciampa got a new leaf on life. New lease on life, people call it. Since coming back to Johnny Gargano. Look at this, Ciampa got confused. Oh, big knee to face and a big clothesline. Good combination there by Tommaso Ciampa. Like I said, it's been an awesome reunion. As look at that, Dawson taking down Ciampa. Scott Dawson. This has been a back and forth contest between these two teams. This is only Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano's second tag team match here in WWE. You know, it's going to take some time to get used to, so I can see why they're struggling so far. As the tag made as Wilder was putting the knee to the midsection of Tommaso Ciampa. And look at this. Look at this. That's Wilder's take place, focusing his attention on Ciampa. Ciampa trying to recover here, and Wilder not giving him a chance. Oh my God! Wilder dove it. He hit it. He hit his head. Keep on that barricade. I hope he's okay as he went barricade first. And that could be troublesome for Dash Wilder. Even though he took down Tommaso Ciampa, he went barricade first. That's not good. That is not good if you're Tommaso Ciampa, if you're Dash Wilder. And it looks like Gargano is gonna take advantage of that. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa have a chance to win this match because of that. Keep in mind that head submission by Johnny Gargano, and their big tag team finish that they do. So this is going to spell trouble for the Revival. As Gargano's on fire. Here we go, Gargano in the corner. Wilder uppercut. Uppercut to Wilder, and Wilder's hurt. Wilder is hurt. You can see on his face. His head hit that barricade, and now Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa trying to take advantage of it. Wilder can't even climb right now. Oh my God. He needs to get out of there quickly if they want to have a chance to win this match. As Johnny Gargano putting the moves on Dash Wilder, trying to take advantage. Gargano spearing him in the corner. Oh my God. That's head first. And Dash Wilder's hurt. Dash Wilder's hurt. And look at this. Johnny Gargano trying to take advantage. And Tommaso Ciampa gonna make it worse. This time going directly to the legs. Oh my God. Now taking down Scott Dawson. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa take advantage of the Revival arrogance to get the victory. You can see that dive actually hurted Dash Wilder more than it helped him. As the Revival were in control. They were dominating Tommaso Ciampa. But after that dive by Dash Wilder and he hit his head, it was the beginning of the end. DIY knew what they had to do. And right here was the beginning of the end right there. They took advantage and defeated the Revival. And then here, this made it worse. Bang! Right on that turnbuckle. And then the tag team finisher to knock it all off. To put away Dash Wilder. Week 2 of DIY is successful. Gargano has to defend that Cruiserweight title at Extreme Rules. But Tommaso Ciampa will be on his side, he said. As they're brothers for life. What a match for the night. Good night from Gainesville, Georgia. See you after Extreme Rules for main events.